I've been going back and forth with every rumor around, just flip-flopping whether I believe it or not. Is it going to come out this year? Has it been delayed? Or will it even be shown this year? And I guess right now is the perfect example as to why I believe everything that's been happening to us in the past year or two has a major influence on gaming industry. For the past couple of years, games have been delayed more than ever, and Little Devil Inside is no exception to that. Hello everyone, my name is Rooslahn, and let's talk about the title that's been so anticipated but then sort of forgotten, and not because the community decided to do it, but more so developers. First of all, can we talk about the fact that this title was funded on Kickstarter for 6 years, and that is how long some people have been waiting for this title. Now, whether this game was delayed on numerous occasions, I think this is something we will not be clear on, but consider the fact that developers themselves have not said anything for a very long time. As a matter of fact, the last time we heard anything from developers as far as the release date went was somewhere around 2016, a while back, and then just a complete radio silence ever since. Now, what is Little Devil Inside? The game takes place across multiple locations, across different environments and conditions, and that's including deserts, snow, mountains, forests, deep sea diving, swamplands, and the list just goes on and on. Although the overall map is available at any time, players cannot fast travel in between. Instead, they must take direct control of their transportation during the journey and respond to those events that occur on their way over there. Players will be able to select certain missions along the way and risk it all. Just like many other indie titles, there will be safe houses available for players to access, and that is also where they will be able to upgrade armor, weapons, and of course their transportation. Between those missions, players will be able to return back to the safety of the game's hometown where they can rest and get ready for the next adventure. The weather is very unpredictable due to the game's unexpected encounters. It is the player's responsibility to maintain a healthy and stable character during the weather changes and those hostile encounters. Since it is a roleplay driven title, there is a storyline along the way, so be prepared for some dialogue as well. Now, as you probably already noticed, the game is using a very unique and yet minimal art style. That is not to say that it's bad, it's just very different, to say the least. As a matter of fact, I think the art style is what blew this game up in the first place. As far as the survival concerned, it's a very realistic approach. Your character will cough if they get sick, they will begin to limp if they get hurt, their center of vision will be limited at nighttime. However, the game is not focused on how long will you survive in certain environments. Instead, the game is focusing on what kind of approach will you take during certain missions and how long will you survive during that time being. And that is the main focus of the game. The game has undergone several years worth of development, partly because of the careful attention to detail and underpins the game's aesthetics. And according to the developers, that is exactly the reason they decided to delay the title, just so they can improve those aesthetics of the game, I suppose. Why it wasn't publicly announced, I don't really know. According to the game's radar, they said, "We wish to express more with less and leave some room for players to fill in for themselves." But that's as far as the gameplay goes. Alright guys, I get it. It's upsetting because it was silent and it sucks that it puts a hole on this title. However, I'm glad because the more we wait, the more it'll be far off from Cyberpunk's mistakes. There, I said it. On the good note, now we have official time gap, which is going to be this upcoming fall of 2021. And you can now search this title on PSN and it will pop up, where it would previously not. And and that says a lot. Anyways, I hate to drag my videos, I just wanted to update you guys in case you happen to be one of those people who hasn't heard anything back from anyone and was just curious about the title.